All right, welcome to the Lockdown Lowdown. I'm Dev Sahni, and another day, another new signing for Frank Warren. The man has been relentless. You've all been sleeping. He's been up signing people, and today is no different. He's got another kid from the amateurs. He's won national titles, Yorkshire titles, but he's decided rather than going any further, he's going to go pro. And I'm delighted to be joined by Amaar Akbar. How you doing, mate?
Not too bad, Dev. Yourself?
I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. Am I right to say that your nickname is the Prodigy?
Yeah, the Prodigy, yeah.
Who gave you that?
My dad, as a young kid,
Yeah?
we was always doing combat sports like MMA and boxing. I used to pick up stuff really quickly.
Yeah.
And ever since then, the Prodigy, it's been the Prodigy since then, yeah.
That's good. Yeah, because I can't think of another boxer called that. Sometimes you get fighters with nicknames. You get the Hitman. You be like, okay, yeah, Ricky Hatton,
Yeah.
Thomas Hearns. Yeah, you've had it before. I don't think I know another Prodigy. So well done.
Yeah, I always wanted to go for something unique anyway.
Yeah.
As a nickname. And yeah, my dad just said, the Prodigy, we used to call you that when you were little, so stick to that. No one's got it.
Let's do it. I'm sure you'll be starting fires in the pro ranks. Amaar, tell me what you've won as an amateur.
I've won 2 national titles. I've won I've been in 2 national finals, including the senior elites. I've won 6 Yorkshire titles. That's regional titles. I've won our GB number 1 for the senior elites this year. I've won 2 times. I've been in 2 box cups and I've won gold in both of them. And yeah, that's about it.
This is serious, mate. I mean, you've saying that you were ranked number 1 by GB as well. You had GB assessments. It looks for the world like you would take that route and maybe go on to the Olympics, World Championships, and things like that. But here you are turning professional. How come?
Definitely, the plan it's funny because a week before the deal come, me and my dad and my brother were talking about it, and we were saying, "Oh, we're gonna go down the traditional route. We're gonna do the seniors, and then we're gonna do the GB assessment again." But obviously, the deal that come through was something we couldn't refuse. Really, it was a deal. Frankly, it was a really good deal. So yeah.
How did it all come about then? The pro deal.
It come through a good friend. A good friend texted us saying, "Oh, what are you doing with amateurs? Are you still amateur?" Called TB Promoter. He's called Ali Mahmood, but AK.
Oh, that's
TB
Ali,
Promoter.
isn't it? Yeah, TB Promotions. I know that.
He's a good friend. A good friend of ours. And yeah, he come. Next thing you know, he messaged us and he sent us a deal through, and we were buzzing really because this is every amateur's dream. So yeah, we were buzzing. So I had to sit down with the family and that. I had to sit down and for me, I wanted to turn pro anyway. We were just hoping we got a big promoter really. That's why I stuck to amateurs. But yeah, here we got a big deal, and yeah, here we are.
You were telling me off camera, we were having a little chat, and you told me that your style is better suited to the pro game, which just sounds odd because you've won so much as an amateur. So how can you have won so much, but your style is better suited to pro?
Definitely. I'd say I've got a lot of flavour to my game. I can box back foot, I can box front foot, and I can have a little fight when I want to. So it's just adapting. I'm very good at adapting and seeing what my opponent can do, and then I adapt to that. But hopefully I'll be cooking up something really good for my pro debut.
Let's hope so. I heard that you've been it's been top quality sparring you've been getting in throughout your life. You've been in there with Warrington when you were a kid. There's David Avenesyan. You were helping him out for Josh Kelly. Is that right?
Yeah, at 15, my dad threw me in 15 or 16. My dad threw me in deep end. I sparred Josh Warrington before he was a world champion.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, that's a strange way of your father showing you that he loves you. To be honest, if I was chucked in with Warrington at 15, I'd be asking questions.
But it's funny because even at the age of 16, I was so confident in my abilities. So I was in there with everyone and anyone. And recently, I was sparring David Avenesyan for the Josh Kelly fight.
Were you his chief sparring partner for that? I heard.
Yeah. Me and Tyrone Nurse.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of rounds with Tyrone and all. We've done a lot of rounds. So we were sparring him for Josh Kelly. Yeah. I've also sparred super lightweight WBA number one ranked Jack Cattrall is with Frank Warren and all. Yeah. Hopefully he gets a world title shot next.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. He's in a great position to do that. So tell me, that's a lot of trust. David Avenesyan, the Josh Kelly fight was probably going to be the biggest of his career. You know, big platform. It was going to be a headline at the O2,
Yeah,
and he trusted you as his chief sparring partner. That's some accomplishment, that, for you.
Yeah. To be honest, we went down the first time, and they just had to look at me really to see if I could do all right. But I did really well with him. And he said, "Oh, I'll come back again next week." So yeah, he just carried on like that. But then obviously lockdown come and it just all ruined everything.
Yeah, what have you learnt from these spars, being in with all these guys, Tyrone Nurse, Josh Warrington, David Avenesyan?
It's how they paced themselves in the pros. See, as amateurs, it's like 3 rounds, so you just go in 24/7, just every shot. But with pros, they pace themselves like the first few rounds, they just tap you and then start building. Hopefully, when I get to 12 rounds, and yeah, this learning experience I can use on my opponents.
So who's going to be training you?
My dad. He's been teaching me. He's taught me from a little boy. So why change it if he hasn't broken yet?
How old were you when he first took you on the pads?
Ooh, I'm not sure. We've been me and my older brother. We've been in combat sports since a little boy. We used to do MMA, boxing, but it got to a stage where my dad was like, "You need to pick one." So I loved MMA and I loved boxing, so I was like, "Oh," so I stuck to boxing, and yeah, here we are.
How did you? So you love both. Why did boxing get the nod over MMA?
You know, what I hated about MMA was the grappling. You know what grappling is, yeah?
Oh yeah.
It just got to a stage where I just started finding it boring. But yeah, and boxing is just hands. I love fighting with my hands, so yeah, that's what it was.
Do you mean like you'd be sparring, you'd be throwing your hands, and someone would just start tying you up and clinch you down and all that? You preferred space?
Plus, space. I had long arms anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Look, I often ask fighters, especially young fighters, about their motivation, why they're doing what they're doing, and you often hear stories about, I want to make my mum proud, I want to put food on the table. I've been reading about your background, and you've been through a lot. Talk to us about that.
I've been through very hard times as a young boy. When I was 12-year old, well, I'll start from the beginning. My brother, he was born with a heart problem. So he had three operations, and he had swine flu. You know when swine flu was about? He had swine flu and all. So my mum and dad were really looking after him. They weren't really around at home. So my auntie used to look after us. And a few years down the line, my auntie got ill, and she passed away with a brain hemorrhage. And then 2 weeks after that, my younger brother passed away, and one of my uncles passed away. So it was a really hard time for the family. And then I got into boxing. Then I started boxing seriously at 14. Done well. I won a few titles, but then my granddad passed away. He was like the backbone of the family. And then recently in 2017, my uncle he passed away. It was like a shock. It was like out of nowhere. He just passed away, and he was like my biggest sport. He was like a father figure to us. He used to come to all our fights, and yeah. And that's my reason. Hopefully, I can make all these lot proud. Yeah, win a world title.
Yeah, really sorry to hear that you've gone through all of that. I think you're clearly showing a lot of character to talk about it the way you do, and you're going to try and make them proud, and I'm sure that you will. But does it make you more fearless? Things like this. I mean, life has hit you as hard as hopefully as hard as it's going to hit you. It's given you a real hit there. Does it make you more fearless outside of the ring and inside the ring now?
100%. Yeah, I think I've got an edge on all these opponents mentally. I don't believe anyone can beat me mentally because I've seen the hard times outside the ring. And I believe boxing saved my life, really, because with boxing, it gave me like a structure. It gave me something that I was dedicated to. I was never in really any trouble. I was always dedicated to boxing. So one thing I realized with all these hard times was patience is the answer to everything. With patience comes ease. So yeah, that's just what I say to everyone that's going through hard times. Be patient.
I bet your family's quite proud now that this, you know, you've built yourself up to this, you've won these titles, and now you're turning over with a huge promoter.
Definitely. The people who know Frank Warren, which is everyone, they're buzzing for me, and yeah, hopefully I can make them all proud. That's what it is. That's what it's about.
I saw some clips from your amateurs on your Instagram. I had to turn the volume down because it was too loud. So you bring the fans, didn't you?
Yeah, Team Akbar. Shout out Team Akbar. We were known for our fans. Even if it's a little show, we were known for our fans. I used to bring a lot of people, and hopefully Frank's gonna see the Team Akbar making noise on the shows. Yeah.
Where do all these fans come from? Is it like friends and friends of friends, and you know, just spreads like that? How does it work?
It's a family, big family. We're one big family. If you come to Sparring with Team Akbar, it's one family. So that's how I see it anyway. We're one big family. Yeah.
It's good. I'm looking forward to being part of that. This sort of balmy army that it looks like you've got with you. The Dewsbury Massive.
Yeah, I can't wait to rep Dewsbury. Hopefully, I'm like the first person from Dewsbury to ever sign with such a massive promoter around here. So I've basically made history, and I just want youngers from Dewsbury to inspire from this and work hard and achieve their goals, really. And for the ones who are boxing, just follow my footsteps and work hard and just keep concentrating on the craft.
Paving the way for Dewsbury and the Dewsbury youth.
Definitely.
I like it a lot, mate. Look, in the amateurs, I noticed that you've suffered a loss in the finals, and it was to Sam Noakes, who is a promotional stablemate of you. Have you been keeping an eye on his career? Is that a loss you want to avenge at some point?
Yeah. Sam's a very good fighter. He's a very good fighter, and we spoke outside the ring. He's very good. He's a very good lad. Who knows what the future holds? There might be a rematch in the cards. Hopefully, if we both be doing well.
All right. Look, before I let you go, Amaar, give us a reason. Why should fans be excited about Amaar Akbar, the prodigy?
I just believe I can do it all, really. I bring the fan base. I can box. I can fight. Just name it, I can do it, and hopefully there'll be some entertaining fights in the future.
All right, let's hope so. Well, welcome to the team, mate. And a lot of people in the office are really buzzing that you're on board. I'm hearing a lot of good things, and I'm speaking to Ali, and Ali's hyped about you as well. So I'm excited.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Can I just give a big shout out to HS Hamza Shiraz? He's leading the way for us Asians, and yeah, he's doing really well. And Frank Warren's doing an amazing job with him. And I want to give a big shout out. I just want to give a big shout out to my sponsors, Somnia Beds, and my main sponsor, Sofa Kings.
All right, that's the sponsors done. That's your mates done. That's Frank Warren done, and Amaar, I think that's us done. I will speak to you soon, and thanks very much for joining me.
Nice one, having me. Thanks for that.